Accra Mineral of Commission. This is Rich Nation TV. As we have been doing, going around to tell you what you want and your need. Today we are with one of our big man from Oti region. So I will introduce our guest to you today. I will talk about what has happened and what we are going ahead of, what we are planning. So let me introduce our guest to you. Thank you very much for watching Rich Nation TV. We are live in Accra, Ashomani State. Honorable, long time.
Yeah, quite a long time.
Yeah, how things be in the system?
We are doing well.
Okay. My people would like to know your name and the person we are speaking to this morning.
Yeah, my name is Honorable Joseph Kukumbon. I used to be the MP for Nkwanta North.
Okay.
Between 2005 to 2012. I was there for 2 terms.
Okay.
At the same time, I was also the Deputy Regional Minister for the Water Region. Right now, I'm here as a Deputy CEO, in charge of support services for the Minas Commission.
So how have the journey been since you left the MP position and you came? How have the journey been?
I started my political career as an assembly member. That was in 1998.
Okay.
I became the assembly member for Nkwanta North. And from there, when MVP won power in 2000,
Okay.
2001, I was made a presiding member for Nkwanta District. Then Nkwanta District, we didn't have Nkwanta North on this constituency.
Yeah.
So I became the presiding member for Nkwanta District in 2001. It was then I got the appetite to do national politics. So we struggled for the creation of the Nkwanta North constituency. I was given the opportunity to become an MP in 2005. After going through the internal primaries, I won the primary, went ahead to win the general elections, and I became the MP, the first MP for that conference.
So what was your target before you were fighting for that position as MP in the district, or did you fight and get district for Wasa?
I told you already, I was the assembly member from Tamako electoral area for 8 years. So all that 8 years, as a member of the Nkwanta District Assembly, I got the appetite to become an MP so that I can develop my area. Develop my area. So when I became the presiding member, I started fighting for the constituency to be created. It means I wanted the Nkwanta District, Nkwanta constituency to be divided into 2. So we'll now have Nkwanta North and Nkwanta South constituency. So in 2004, when the opportunity came, the people of Nkwanta North gave me the opportunity to contest. I mean MPP. So I contested and won as the MP for Nkwanta North. Then that was it. So I continued.
So when you won the election, when you contested for the MP, how was the challenges? Were you facing any opponent, and how were you able to make it from that election?
In politics, you can't go into any elections. Once there's an election, it means there's a contest. Once there's a contest, you are contesting with people. So within the party, before you become the candidate, you have to go through primaries. And going through primary, we were 3. Myself, the late Fulamba, and one Tebison, who was the secretary supervisor, the teacher secretary supervisor, and I won. So I went ahead to contest with one Mutaru, Alaji Mutaru. He was an NDC candidate. With one, we used to call him Boga. One, Dr. Mambwa, Roxanne Mambwa. He went as independent candidate. And then I won that election. So that was 2004. I entered Parliament on the 7th of January 2005. Then fortunately for me, I did very well. So my people retained me in 2008. the 2008 election, I won. Then my government lost.
Okay.
So I was made the deputy regional minister for Volta region.
Yeah, okay.
Then 2008 we lost the general election. My party lost, but I won. Okay. So I continued in parliament until 2012. So I lost the 2012 elections. So it means I was in parliament for 8 years.
8 years.
Two times.
Two times.
But in the first 4 years, I was also a deputy regional minister.
That 2012, what happened?
2012. I told you I won my first elections in 2004. But I entered parliament on the 7th of January 2005. We started that parliament. Okay. Then I was made a deputy regional minister for Volta region. That was in March the same year, 2005. So the next election was 2008. Yeah, okay. So I won the 2008 elections. Continued for another 4 years.
4 years.
But lost the 2012 elections. Yeah. Your question was, what happened?
What happened in that 2012 then?
My party, NPP, lost in 2008.
Okay.
Okay. So, but I continued to be in parliament. And at that time, in Volta region, we had 25 seats. Okay. Out of these 25, the only seats for NPP was my seats.
Okay.
In Kukumbon. So it was a project for the NDC to take back that seat.
So that Volta region going on is for NDC.
Before I became a member of parliament for Kukumbon, all the seats in the region were for NDC. There was no single seat for NDC. Okay. So that was the only seat. So even at that time, they used to call me the Lone Ranger or the Volta Lone Star. Because that was the only seat. So it became my name as the Lone Ranger, the Volta Lone Star. So in 2012, once my party was in opposition, the NDC took, see, that was the only seat in the Volta region. Okay. So all that they could do was
to find means and
to get the seat. So the concentration was on Kukumbon and all their campaign, everything. Almost everybody who matters in NDC came to Kukumbon
to support.
The president was there, the vice president was there, the mosquito general secretary was there, the first leader, everybody. So all the resources that they needed to spend in Volta region was spent in Kukumbon.
So maybe do you think that maybe because of maybe you were the only person and there was no only one other person, don't you think that maybe there were some of the things that maybe they were expecting you to do and you couldn't do it for them and they rejected you?
I don't think that shouldn't be the case. Before I took over as the MP for Kukumbon, we didn't have electricity. Okay. No water. Okay. No light, no water. All the roads, the drains were very bad. So it was when I became an MP that in Kukumbon, the whole district got light.
So in which year did Kukumbon get light?
I became an MP in 2004, and 2005, 2006. We started even the project the same year, 2005. So by 2006, Basa, CB, Damanko, even up to Bonache, got light, electricity. And the water followed. We started a small water project in Kwande at Damanko. Okay. And it was supplying Damanko, CB, and Basa. And after I left Parliament, there's not been any expansion in the water project. Everything has deteriorated.
So, after you left the position, the person who took over, did he able to recover what you were doing on that place?
I can't see anything. I can't see any addition. Nothing has been added.
And
because even Pastor Town itself, because right now, as I talk now, last week, this government, for them, the Minister of Energy sent pools to do expansion in Pastor Town. I can tell you, Pastor Town itself, Pastor Town, which is the district capital, they've not been able to do any expansion. In my own facility, I have a house there. I have to buy my own pools for light to be extended to my house. There's not been any expansion. It's now that for the 12 years or 8 years that my friend Tiple has been an MP there, there's not been an expansion of this thing in Pastor Town proper.
So were you regretted that you lose that election 20?
Nobody want to go and lose elections. I went for that election to win, but I lost. So if I didn't want to lose and I lost, clearly, don't think I should be happy. So I didn't want to lose. I was going to the elections, and I thought I was going to win, but I lost.
Thank you. We are with our father, which is Honorable Joseph Kukumbon, the former MP of Oti region, now Pasa. We are coming to ask, as we were doing, is he coming back? People are calling. So we are going back to our father to ask what he has for us. Sir.
The former MP for Oti region. I'm the former MP from Kwantano.
Kwantano. Yeah.
Now we used to be part of
Vota region. Now.
Creation.
Okay.
We now have an Oti region. Okay. Kwantano is now in Oti region. Yes. I went into elections in 2012 to win. Okay. But unfortunately I lost. Okay. So clearly, for me, I think I've unfinished business to do. Okay. I've not been able to do all that I wanted to do at the time. Okay. I told you earlier that before I became the MP from Kwantano, we didn't have
light.
We didn't have electricity.
Okay.
Kwantano constituency was under Kwanta district. To Kwanta North and South, all under Kwanta district. So we didn't have our own district. So I have to team up with the chiefs and opinion leaders to petition and to work for Kwanta district, Kwanta North district to be created. So clearly, working with the chiefs for a district to be created, you need to stay and to give them the needed development. Okay. But unfortunately, I lost the 2012 elections. And I told you earlier, after I left the scene, after I left Parliament, as a member of Parliament from Kwantano, nothing has been added.
Nothing. Like,
I'm saying nothing has been added because we brought electricity.
Okay.
And I told you earlier, I mean, Pasa proper, Pasa town. Okay. We've not been able to. When the new MP took over, they've never been able to even expand electricity in Pasa proper. Yes, they've been able to do as from villages like Nabu, Tinyase, other places. But I don't think that is what the people of Kwantano need. Because Basa is the district capital from Kwantano. Okay. So if you don't have light in all parts of Basa, and you are taking light to Tinyase, yeah, that's good, which was part of my plan to do. But we should not neglect the district capital. We should look at the district as a whole. We should be able to send a visit to all the villages. No village should be left out, including the district capital that we need to expand. Okay. So it's one of my unfinished businesses that I should have done before leaving. Two, we brought water. Okay. Now the water system has been run down. As I talk now, we don't have water in Pasa.
There is no water in.
No treated water. No water from. We used the water. They used to pump the water. It's treated at Pasa, at Damanko, and pumped to CB and Pasa. The lines. My information is that the lines that
the water is passing through.
Carrying the water to Pasa. All those lines are damaged. Okay. So because of that, they can't get water in Pasa, even CB. That's one.
That is the most dangerous place that maybe sometimes they have been facing water challenges in Kwantano district. But I heard they said you are coming back. The people, how sure are they that if they could have liked you to be there, why would they vote you out by that time and they are still calling you to come back?
Well, they are calling me to come. I mean, they've seen the difference now. The difference is clear. I was there for only 8 years. Okay. My colleague, who is now the member of Parliament now, is getting 12. Okay. He's gotten his 2 terms, 8 years. We are in 2022, so it's about 6. Or even
it's going to 12 years.
Okay. At the end of 2024, you'll be 12 years as a member of Parliament for Kwantano. So people are now beginning to compare 8 years
and 12 years.
And 12 years. And it's huge. The difference is very huge. they can see that all that I was able to do within the 8 years. Even all that we did was within 4 years. For just 4 years. Now MPP was in power, and I was the deputy regional minister and also an MP from Guantanamo.
Okay.
All these things I talk about, the water, the light, the district, and everything was done within the 4 years. Somebody has come 12 years. Okay? So the difference is now clear. So, yes, people are saying...
So, but what happened in
people are saying I should come back. I'm yet to decide whether I want to come back or not.
So,
and that decision will be made when nominations are open.
Okay.
When the open nominations, when my party, NDP, open nominations for people to file, to go for the primaries, then that the decision will be made. But those who are asking me to come are more than those who are saying don't come. So I'm likely to pick
the form.
Nomination.
So, but what's happened in 2024? I heard on 2024 you went for the primaries, but it was not other. You were not able to make it out.
Yes, I have not stopped. After I lost, I told you I have unfinished job.
Okay.
So I wanted to come back. But the party stopped me.
They stopped you?
They stopped because I was not made a candidate.
So
you don't just go to become a candidate. The party will have to select you.
Okay.
So if you are not selected, how do you go?
So that year, what's happened before they rejected you and now they are calling?
I think they are the ones to answer that question. They are not here. They are the ones to answer why they didn't give me the opportunity to contest the last election. So if the same people are not saying come, when you attempt and say what will happen?
So do you believe in them that when you go further, they are calling you? They are
the kingmakers. The electoral college, the delegates.
Yeah.
They are the kingmakers. So they are the ones who decide. They are the ones who decide who they want to be their candidate. So we leave that one to them. So,
but what happened to your brother that contested last 4 years with him and he was not able to make it? Maybe he is planning to come back. What do you think?
I can't talk for anybody.
Yeah,
I can only talk for Naya.
Yeah.
I'm Joseph Kafunaya, so I can only talk for myself.
So
I'm not in somebody's mind, and I cannot talking for somebody. So you just ask me what myself. Okay. It's about me. Okay. So I should be able to talk about myself. I can't talk for somebody else.
So maybe I was asking, maybe it won't be like it's something that you are competing with him for.
Oh, but in politics, have you ever seen any? Then if there's no contest, then in every election there must be a contest. NDP must contest the NDC, CPP, WCG, and all those parties. Okay. So in the same way, in internal party politics, there's a contest. We contest for even we did presidential elections, constituency elections, regional elections, and recently we did a national election to elect national executives. Okay. So there must be a contest at all.
Okay, but you...
There will be presidential primary. So people have to go into contest to elect the five. Okay. So there must not be contest.
Okay. So, like you being an MP or sitting here, which of them do you prefer? Because I prefer, like when I came here, I was here, like was something like wow. So you being here or being an MP, can't you do something for OT region?
It's not about personal interest. Yes, I can't. You think I'm okay here? Yes. Once you are working and taking salary, you're okay. But it's not about Naya. It's about the people of Guantanamo. It's about what you can give back to your people. It's about what you can do to improve the lives of your people. It's not what I get. So if the people in Guantanamo think some 8 years between 2005 2012, I did something that improved their conditions of life. I did something that today they can see. Disability, they can see what I did. I did something that they can always talk about, remember. Something that has come to improve their lives, and they think I should come back and do and continue. Why should I be refused? So I can't say because I'm okay here, so because of that I should not go help my people or improve my community or give back to my constituency, my district. my village.
Okay.
No.
So by you being here, can't you do something to help Ochu region people or Pasa people? Let's say that.
I'm helping.
You help.
I'm doing all that
I
can do to help the people of Ghana because I'm here. We have Minerals Commission office in Basa.
Okay.
Maybe because I'm here, we've been able to create an office there. Yeah. We have Minerals Commission office in Nambai.
Wow.
Maybe because we are here.
Okay.
We are able to create an office there. We are discovering iron ore and other, metals in Ochi region. All these things are things we are doing to help our region. Okay. Other than that, we will not support geological service to go there looking to see what we have in Ochi. But because we are here, we are doing that. So these things we are doing to support the region. Okay? Okay. Not just our region, Ghana. It's not, we don't go to do some of this is only in Ochi region. They will go to other regions, not the region of Shinita, Ashanti region, or where we think we can get these resources, natural resources. We get people to go do investigation. And that's what we are doing. So we are doing something to help to do. Okay. Before we end the program, some people were saying some of the MPs, they are like they don't strength, they don't give, and they are somehow selfish or something. I don't think that maybe because of that was the reason why maybe they don't give. Yeah. How do you want the MPs to give you? Like the core job or duty of an MP is to make laws. MPs are legislators. Okay. Now, yes, as I was an MP for 8 years. You lobby for projects after you have done something. Yeah. You didn't have light, you didn't have water. Your roads were bad. Okay. Your school, you didn't have cheap compounds and other things. Yes. You get an MP who is able to give you all this. He's able to use his common fund to pay people's school fees. Okay. He's able to use his common fund to health fund to do cheap compounds. I did close to 6 cheap compounds. I did 2 in CB. Yes. Okay. If you go to CB, Hilltop, Central, all those cheap compounds you see. I did one of the MP. All the schools you see in CP, some of them were constructed during my time. When you go to the other side, from Damascus side, the left hand side, yes. There's a school inside. Yeah. All these things were done during my period. So what do you want the MP to do again? It's only people who are self-centered, okay. Who want the MP to give them everything. Everything. They're the ones who say MPs or any MP is not giving them what they want. What do you want? You want development. So if he's able to give you development and you continue to say it's selfish, then it means you should ask yourself questions. Is it the MP who will do everything for you? Assuming you have 10 children, an MP is able to support 3 of the children to go to secondary school, university. Okay. Then he asks you to come back and pay for the other 4. Are you the only person? Assuming you have 7,000 people, 70,000 people, 100,000 people in Pantano. Can the MP solve everybody's problem? No. You cannot. Even they themselves, within their family, can you solve everybody's problem within your? So people who say MPs are selfish, and I was an MP for 8 years. An MP cannot do everything for you. We have a DC either. Okay? We have common fund there. They can use that to do other development projects. The MP can do his piece. An MP cannot do everything for you. So if you are saying they vote against us because they are selfish, they don't give money. Well, I was there for 8 years. I don't know. It's neither here nor there. It's just those people who are talking about, who are saying MPs are selfish, they are the ones who are rather selfish. Okay. They are selfish because you have 100,000 people. Okay. You have 50,000 households. Okay. He's able to support half. Okay. Half. So that they have to, maybe they can also do something to give it to. He's able to give you half of what you need. But you expect the MP to do almost everything for you. You want to be dependent on the MP. Then you go and say the MP is selfish. That's why I'm not an MP now, but I was there before. So when I hear them talking, saying some of this thing, I laugh. When I wanted license in Quantum of, I wrote to the energy minister. I went to him to discuss it.
Okay.
At that time, President Kufuor, we got to a point I had to even go to the president and say to them, look, this is the only seat we have, MVP, have water at that time. So we don't have land, we don't have water. Fortunately for me, one of which I was the local government minister. I went to him. And people are saying, if you don't give me the district, if you don't get that, I want this, I should forget it. Okay? I told the energy minister, this is what they are saying. Okay. And I wrote personally, I wrote to Western Housing. So before the next elections, we got our own district, lights, and everything. So they voted for me again.
Okay.
So if anybody is saying I was selfish or MPs are selfish, and sometimes they vote against it because we don't give them what they want. In that instance, what they requested for, we give them, and they voted for me. So where is the selfishness?
Okay.
So those who are saying MPs are selfish, they are the ones who are rather selfish themselves because they want you to do everything for them.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much for watching Rich Nation TV. Today we are live in our former MP for Nkwanta North, Kwasa, Honorable Joseph Kukunaya, talking to him about how he led the election and how Kwasa has been and what was his target. And now we are seeing that we need him back. If you need him back, let me know in the comment section. You can also give us a message on Facebook, WhatsApp, and then the same time on YouTube, so that we know whether you want him to come back or you don't want him to come back. It will depend on you. You are in the region, so let's know in the comment section whether you want Honorable Joseph Kukunayan to come back to Nkwanta North as MP, so that he can continue what he was doing. So let me know in the comment section. Honorable, so what is your last word for the Nkwanta North people as a district?
Thank you very much. I want to extend my gratitude to all the people in Nkwanta North, chiefs, opinion leaders, for the support, encouragement they gave me when I was there as the MP between 2005 to 2012. They gave me a lot of support, they encouraged me, and I delivered. So I want to thank them for that support. I also want to thank all those people who think I should come back and continue with the good works that I started. I've been listening, people have been talking to me, and I'm yet to take a decision. But before nominations are opened, I believe those people within our party who think if I should come back, I can get back and contest it are more than those who think otherwise. So based on that, I can say 70% of the people within our party think I can win the seat for them. And when nominations, the party officially open nominations, I'll get in touch with my constituents, I'll consult, and if it is necessary that I pick the form, I will file. So I want to thank everybody and all the people in Nkwanta North for their support.
Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you very much for watching Rich Nation TV live in Accra, Shaman Estate. Today, I hope you enjoyed the show with me. I'm Mark Kukumbon, TJ Top. You can call me Rich Boss. Thank you, and God bless you.